Still from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you episode 12 of my Assassin's Creed playthrough. Now, in the last episode, we completed the main questline of East Anglia, as well as the majority of the collectibles in that area. However, there was still a couple that we were unable to do due to our power level, that being the black buck, or whatever the legendary animal in this area is, the two daughters of Lyrion, and the lost Drengia, because they all overpower us. There was also a wealth we weren't able to do, because you needed to defeat all three daughters of Lyrion to be able to access it. But other than that, we've just got a couple of small things in relation to the Legend of Beowulf side mission, and one small thing next to the Way of the Berserker side mission, and then we've 100% done East Anglia. So let's get teleporting to what is this, Edmund's Hope, so we can start the Way of the Berserker. Now, like I normally say, I haven't been playing my other game much, so this is actually where I'm up to in the main storyline, having just completed East Anglia on that one as well. But I haven't done the bonus region of this one yet, so we still have a possible 2 episodes before I am completely up to where I am in my other one. Let's go Mysterious Berserker. Where are you? Over there. Okay, 400 meters. Let's call our horse. Jump down the rocks. Jump down the rocks. And run. Also, really, you normally jump over a wall. The weather in game is very similar to the weather here, in that it's raining. So if you guys hear the rain, then apologies, but there's nothing I can do to stop that.
Cave should be close by.
Is it that one? Pretty sure it's this one. Oh hey,
That
loot.
must be Bjorn the Berserker.
My eyes cannot forget the sight, Jan. Her hair so long and falling down. How?
A man who fights beside a great white bear. You are Bjorn Bloodtooth.
Ask the dead. What do they tell you?
Nothing.
They say
They're dead.
we do not want shapeshifters in these lands.
They wished me dead. They are not the first. And you, come to make your name in battle. Another corpse at my door won't matter.
I am not here to fight you, Bjorn. I am Eivor of the Raven clan, and I offer you a seat in our hall.
I have no clan, and no need of another.
You prefer to live alone here, with your bear.
I prefer vengeance. Against the men who hung my wife and left her for the crows.
Who
Fair
is
enough.
this man?
A Mercian lord, whose name shall not sour my lips. He has scores of men. An army, perhaps. But that will not stop me.
Then let me help. If you truly wish to avenge your wife, you must not fall in battle.
I shall think it over. Njal, go with my bear. Feel her belly. And if Njal trusts you, who knows? Maybe we do as you say.
You are tame for so wild a beast. Is that so? Tell me, what does a bear like you eat? Whatever you want, huh? Best you show me then.
And we're talking to a bear. Here.
A mixing bowl for making berserker brew. Smells of piss and nightshade.
They're wanting tastes like gobble piss. Have a good experience with that, have you, Mad-Eye? Oh, right, now I remember how to get that one. There's a reason for the water. There's a big lion under the water. There's another piece of iron down there. Too bad I've already swum up. Let's go see what Njal wants to eat.
The skulls say Björn carried you into battle when you were but a bear cub. Raised you as one would raise a child.
You do know that she can't respond to you, right, Eivor?
Your favorite flowers. They're not food, Njal. Reminds me of summer in Norway. We had fields like these near Hemminger's Hall. I can see why Björn keeps you around.
Yes, show us where you want to get food, not flowers.
Do you want some fish, Njal? Here.
Luckily, I already had some. She wanted bullheads.
Nothing better than fresh fish. Eat your fill, friend.
Master! That's not the best!
Are you sure I'm not a berserker?
Follow my lead. You're going down.
These men were looking for you, Njal. Björn may be in trouble as well.
Okay. Let's just run back. Don't bother finding the cave again because, well... Oh hey, I got it. Little surprise there. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably find the back entrance to the cave again. But why bother? Oh, he had a flail.
Pathetic!
Oh, that was a heavy hit. Did I actually loot that one? Yes.
You have a strong war arm, Ravenshirt.
These men did not come for the fame of defeating a legendary berserker.
No. They were followers of the Mercian Lord. My blood enemy. My wife's killer.
How did your wife die?
Fame has two faces, Eivor of the Ravens. In Norway, many a young thane wanted the glory of killing me. They died. I grew tired of killing. Alfhildr and I, we came here for a new start. A quiet life.
But fame sailed ahead of you. This Mercian lord learned of your deeds, sought to boost his own name with your blood.
You have the right of it. Only he wanted me to drink the Berserker brew first. When I refused, he demanded. Offered gold, even taunted me. Then he hung her. Alfhildr.
Your blood feud is just. If
Yeah,
it's
I'd
something
say so.
you must do alone.
No. Your words are wise. I do not want to die fighting. I want to die knowing my wife is avenged. I want to kill that man. Help me.
Tell me what you need.
Nightshade. It's the last bit of magic I need for my Berserker brew.
You shall have it. And when this is over, I trust the Raven clan will have your axe.
When you find the Nightshade, bring it to me beneath the gallows tree south of Beodorishwar. Nightshade often grows near graveyards. And Saxons build their graveyards near churches.
Nightshade grows in graveyards. No shortage of those in Christian England.
Oh, sweet, leveled up. And halfway to the next level. I think Sutton who had... Alright, that's my picture. I think it was Sutton who that had a church. I'll just go to Beardorf, which... Call a horse. There should hopefully be a graveyard in this church. And if not, we'll just run around East Anglia trying to find one. Shouldn't take too long. This is England after all, there should be lots of churches. It does appear we're getting close to a graveyard.
What see you, old friend?
Oh. There's one at Edmund's Hope. Right, I guess you could call this a church. Okay.
Nightshade has a distinct stench. Like this. Must be neat. That's enough, Nightshade. Foul-smelling herb. I should meet Bjorn.
I mean, I thought poison smelled sweet. I don't know, I've never actually smelt nightshade or any other poison, so I wouldn't know, but I swear people say that it smells sweet.
Bjorn, here's...
Here's that nightshade you wanted.
Your Nightshade.
Good. It has the power we need for the coming ritual. Nearly done.
The skulls say Odin hung himself on a tree much like this. He lived, though. Most die.
Yggdrasil, the world tree. Odin's gallows. The place where life and death are one.
I am inside my horse.
Ride with me, Raven. The Sather awaits.
We're going on a drug trip. I'm fairly certain we keep this horn as well.
Berserker brew hits hard. It may open your eyes to the spirit realm. It may turn you into a savage beast. Whatever happens, face it without fear. How are you cold? You bear skins, you wolf shirts, you tasters of blood. We are the shield biters, war breakers, born in battle's flood.
What do you fight for, you bearskins?
The wolf shirts, you drinkers of blood.
We fight for glory, we shield biters.
Wall breakers, born in battle's flood!
It doesn't flow right when there's two people saying it. Yeah, I deserve that. Yeah, I deserve that one as well. I saw that he was charging up a heavy attack. I'll win this round.
I've been close to death many times, but this was different.
I mean, you literally ingested one of the deadliest substances. Or deadliest plants.
Ugh, feels like a Jotun kicked my head in.
'Tis glorious, is it not?
Berserker brew does not agree with my belly.
Nor should
But
it.
you live still. Can you feel the power of the bear's blood coursing through your veins?
Yes, but you were a bear.
And the bear power courses through me still.
I'm ready. Where to?
The Mercians who slew my wife cowered in Beodorichtsworth. We
Well, that's probably
shall
why
kill
they
them
didn't
all.
want me to,
With me! Y'all will taste mercy and blood.
Show me what you can do, Berserker.
Pour out Hinder!
I'm pretty sure last time I did this I called a raid. Wait. Yeah, no, wait. This is the raid place. I thought we did it for a quest. Are you coming? Oh, double heavy axe attack.
Show yourselves, cowards!
Damn you!
To me! Yarn! Yarn!
We have this.
I mean, you weren't the one I was aiming for, but...
You die now! Try to fight!
Again, obviously not who I was aiming for. The Mercian Lord is a housecarl?
I always wanted to fight a berserker. And a white pharaoh will make a fine trophy.
You will fight me!
No, I don't think he will fight you.
Strip the dog off! Face blood!
Oi! Oh, that was
Suffer! Together, lads, we have this.
Is it like coded in to jump over the person you're actually aiming for? Because when would I ever want to attack one of these weak soldiers when there's an actual proper enemy with a shield I can't break through? Why would I ever want to use that attack on one of them?
Get behind if you can. God loves me. Kill you!
Oh good. It didn't jump to the person behind me. Really, now? I was about to kill him and you just... Come on. It says to leave. Where the fuck are you going?
Schütze! Fundiert ohne Werusa! Hey, wait! Hell no! You're dead! You're gonna die! I'll take you!
Should hopefully be all the ones I need to fight. Yep, good. Unless this... No, that looks like a civilian. Eat these. Get that last bar of adrenaline as well.
Feel stronger already. Jorn, your enemy has fallen. You have your revenge.
Yes. But now I fear I must ask you one last thing. Should you be willing?
What is it?
Njal is tired. I will tend to her beneath the tree where this all began. Please, bring us some of her favorite flowers. They look like...
I know the ones. I'll gather them and meet you beneath the gallows tree.
Stay strong, my child.
Do I really have to go all the way back there? No. Good.
I saw some of Njal's favorite flowers growing behind the gallows tree.
Good thing I don't actually have to run all the way back to the cave. Would have been slightly annoying. We never did level up properly, did we? No. Oh well. I don't even know what I was building towards. Got these.
What do you see?
Over there. I really do wish that, I don't even know what this bird's name is. But I really wish it worked a lot like, the one from last game.
His
Heck,
wife's
even
grave.
the one from
No wonder he visits this tree
Origins
often. Flowers from Njal. Now to meet Björn beneath the gallows
was
tree.
better than this one. I think that one was named Sunan. Where are you? Oh. You were just off screen.
I brought her here, where it began, where it ends.
I understand.
They hung my wife in this tree, and buried her among its roots.
A grim and undeserved fate.
We took Njal in as a cub, she and I. No children of our own. Now both are gone. Yet I remain. Dear Njal, you were always at my side. For the better years of my life. Why must it end like this?
Njal sleeps at the Old Father's feet tonight.
Yes. They let loyal hounds into the Hall of the Brave. So Njal too is there. With Alfilda.
Viking funeral pyre. I forget the exact reason why they lit their bodies on fire when they died. Something's telling me it's to, like, show the Valkyrie
Before,
where to get the
You
souls,
asked
but
if I would join your clan.
I don't think that's correct.
I am ready.
Good. There'll be a place for you on my longship and in my clan.
I shall sing of Alfilda and Njal during our travels. Sing of their deeds. And I will carry their names into battle.
When you're ready, follow the river Nene to my settlement. We shall welcome you as a brother.
I will be the berserker of the Raven clan.
Huh, I was sort of right. They believe the fire smoke would help carry their deceased to the afterlife. Huh. Right, so, I was sort of right. Interesting. Where's the other one? It's up here. Okay. Let's go to Britannia's watch. Also, I don't know if it was in the last episode or the episode before that. I was talking about all the different types of world events and how there was one I still hadn't seen, that being the treasure of, in that episode I said Britannia. No, it's simply the treasure of Britain. I realized that after the stream that I added an extra syllable. And that loaded very quickly. You see what I mean with the whole it loads inverse to what the distance you're traveling is? Where it's behind. Nah, this one's not high enough to actually do... Oh. Can also jump down like that. Neat. I've tested that waypoint with the breakfall ability. You don't actually take any damage. Look at this. You can see how little I've gone into the wolf tree. I was building... Was it that building over here for any reason? Or I was getting perfected. See, I have 4 points. I should be able to click on this middle one to acquire it, and it put one in there and there. But, parry damage. Okay, let's build towards that as well. Not that I parry very often, but still good to have. Oh, fox is neat. Yeah, actually skinned it. Neat. That rarely happens in my playthroughs. Now, like a lot of English stories, I'm not entirely familiar with the legend of Beowulf. Like, I know it's some
Stretch your wings.
old English story had a giant called the Grendel and all that. But other than that, I'm not really sure about anything. And like the whole Leicestershire source, this isn't exactly accurate to what it's meant to be.
We know it's the Danes. It's always the damn Danes. Make them pay their guilt for the dead that now litter the fields.
Show sense, please. What would the Danes gain from the slaughter of poor farmers?
Look! There's a filthy Dane now! Why don't we ask?
You see the weapons that I have on me?
You slaughtered my best milk cow, you beast!
I did not touch your herd.
You fools are making this worse.
Why are these farmers so strong? Stop. Every time I try and hit one of them, one of the other ones has a... See, every time I hit one, the other one has a bloody attack that can't be blocked. That took a lot more effort than it should have.
These Saxons fight like mad dogs to protect their own. I cannot blame
I
them.
wonder what happens if
Thank
I had
you
have
for
lost
staying
that.
your hand, stranger. What is your name?
Eivor, of the Raven clan in Mercia.
Wolfhilda, Abbess of Barking, and Inquirer into Mysteries.
Are we here for the same reason, I wonder?
Aye, to look upon devil's work. But why would a Dane from upriver care what happens to Saxon farmers?
If there is a rabid wolf or bear on the prowl, I would see it dead. Blame often falls on my folk for such carnage.
Well and good, Eivor of the Raven clan. Take a look at the maulings, and tell me what manner of rabid beast did these things.
I could start with the dead cows.
Yes, let's.
Bite marks, but not from any beasts I know. The corpse is covered in a strange mold, though the wounds are fresh.
Do you mind?
You there! What befell this poor beast?
Danes befell it.
How can you be sure?
It was Hrothgar's war band. They're holed up in that old church, working their misery upon us.
Warriors do not often go about slaying milk cows. Besides, I've heard talk of a beast on the loose.
A Jotun did this. I saw it. All big and hairy.
You are brave ones for getting so close to this awful sight.
I saw it, warrior. I did. The night it happened. I saw it all.
What did you see? A wolf? A bear? Maybe a rabbit hound?
It was a Jotun, as straight as a tree. And it laughed while it ripped and teared. It yelled out its name. Drendel. A Jotun did this. I saw it. All big and hairy.
Blood, still wet as dew. Where does it lead?
Real. You saw the devil himself taking his time to help.
By the gods.
Yeah, this one
what
took me
manner of
ages to
beast
find
that
up here.
poor creature appeared to its doom. What sort of beast leaves glistening mold over freshly killed prey? Yet that woman blamed the Hrothgar and his band of Danes. Were the killer's men? Whoever it was, mighty enough to get a mauled beast corpse onto a rooftop. But that little girl said the creature was a giant, calling itself Grendel. This may be the work of a band of drunken Danes, or something far, far worse. I should discuss these clues with Wolfhilda.
But first I'm going to loot what's in here. It was not in here. Where was it? Down, okay. Yeet. And now we can move this backwards. There's so few like that, where you actually have to actively move something before you can access the sliding panels.
Wolfhilda, I have learned all I can from the villagers and those dead beasts.
And what is your take on the mystery? Still believe a wolf or bear did these things?
This is not the work of a woodland creature. Bite marks, the mold, most odd.
So you admit this is the devil's work? Or one of your wooden dragons come to life?
A few maulings do not make for a devil or a dragon. It must be a man, or a pack of them. The girl mentioned a name, Grendel.
No. No mortal hand could rend flesh in such a way. Surely you see that.
I have seen the worst the hands of men can do. Deeds bloodier than this.
And these men stalk the night, slaying cattle as they go.
True. This thing I cannot explain.
3 times these attacks have happened. Each time, bite marks, broken bones, and streaks of mold. Something wicked walks in East Anglia. Some other animals were attacked in the woods northeast of here.
Let us go.
This way. We may find more clues.
It's almost perfect circling on my behalf. Oh, we've leveled up again. Okay. Fire resistance training, Way of the Bear, still useless to us. Heavy damage, and then...
Should be up there in the trees ahead. Can you smell it?
I remember
It
the
reeks of
last of
death and
this
evil.
quest
I know that
line
scent well.
was
Carrion and death.
somewhat
No
difficult,
peace reek.
though I'm also a lot more powerful in this game than I was in the other one.
Saints, save me! Saints, save me!
The Maulings have drawn in a starving wolf pack. Holy Spirit!
You swing as well as I do. There we go. This axe is not good for dealing with quick enemies. You mind
Did the
talking to me?
wolves get a bite of you?
No, I'm unhurt. Thank you, Dane. I misjudged you.
No need. But tell me what happened.
These beasts came scavenging for fresh meat.
I meant, why are you out here with the dead cattle again?
I'm searching for my best milch cow. She's missing.
And you found her?
No, but I found a Danish axe. It belongs to Hrothgar, leader of the war band.
You know for a fact this axe is his.
Yes, he brandishes it about the village, demanding ale.
I will speak to this Hrothgar and his war band.
Now, when I first did this quest, as she was talking about her cow and the axe, I'm just like, you either know the truth or you are the
That woman
truth in
is
this.
certain a nearby band of warriors caused these maulings. We have no other clues.
I know the men she means. They're staying at the church near Brisleek Farm. Come, meet them. Their leader, Hrothgar, is a great man. For a heathen. He is no cattle killer.
You have curious opinions, Wolfhilda. And an uncommonly open mind.
I should say the same of you. Most heathens would point to witchcraft or monsters, but you seek an earthly cause.
I have seen many strange things, but the answers are usually close at hand, if only hidden.
True. Yet in this case, the Church has tasked me to explain the unexplainable. That, at times, introduces unholy ideas.
And your church accepts your unholy ideas.
They tolerate it. Lucifer is a deceiver, and God himself works in mysterious ways. So I too must remain open to all possibilities, mundane and otherworldly.
Which is why you tolerate a heathen like me.
Perhaps. Or perhaps all of us, heathen and Christian, stand within the folds of a greater mystery.
Fair enough. I don't think it was the Danes. Unless this is a rival clan of Danes. Let us run.
Something's off, Eivor. Hrothgar's men are rowdy sorts, but the air is so still.
Stand back, priestess. This is war work.
Oh, hey, I actually managed to hit it. Neat. Ah, right, the key. So there. Possibly even inside the church. Nope, it's not inside the church. Well, I think it's fair to say that Hrothgar and his men, they weren't the cause
Look
of
here,
this.
Wolfhilda. The killer may yet linger here.
What the? I was hoping to get both of them. Why are you crouched? This will be a nickel? Yep. We're on, what, 7 now? Maybe 8? 6. Huh. Okay. What are you? Haste. Ooh. I need to put that on my weapon. I know it's only +1 speed, but still. Any speed increase is better than no speed increase. Now let's open the map, see what else is nearby. There's the final mystery. There's that, and there's also the... No, there's final artifact. The what mystery that we can't actually... Were you the one we can't get? No, that was down here, was it? Yeah. Everything here we can get.
I shall find him.
Okay, so...
See, more fresh mold. Same as in the fields, on the cows.
The villagers say it is the Devil's Mark. What do you say, Eivor?
I say find the mold, and we find our killer.
So, Hrothgar and his men. They're dead. However, Hrothgar himself isn't actually among the group.
More blood.
Someone crawled into the loft, or dragged a body up there. The same marks as before. Bite marks. Mauling. These are not weapon wounds.
What manner of demon can fell so many well-armed warriors?
And you say I'm normally looking for an extra normal reason.
Back you. Back I say. I can still draw blood.
You are Hrothgar, leader of this warband.
I am. A Finnmark raider and proud of it. For the little time I have left.
I bear ill news. Your warriors have fallen. Who or what did this awful thing?
The monster did this thing. It killed us while laughing. Laughing! It broke my axe and gouged me. I crawled up here to die.
What was it? Did you see?
A foul Jotun. A night-goer from the world's rim. It spoke. Named itself Grendel. Said it would return.
So it
Good.
seems that
We shall
the
wait for it to
kid
come
was
back,
correct.
you and I.
Not I. My wounds are too great and my spirit takes ship. Send them to Helheim. For me.
Ride with the winged women, friend. I will handle this Grendel, whatever manner of monster it may be.
Wait. Warrior. There were... two...
Best hide, to not scare the demon off when it returns.
We'll wait up here for it to show itself again.
Get your rest, warrior. I will stand vigil with prayer.
Would he go to, as to Valhalla? Because, yes, he died as a result of wounds sustained in battle. However, he didn't die with weapon in hand, so... And Eivor didn't do the, blessing to the Valkyrie, so... would he go to... Would he take flight with the winged women? Anyway, we're gonna meditate here till nighttime.
Wolfhilda, be still. Something stirs.
Oh shit, I managed to...
Today you die.
No kill! Play!
I wasn't meant to kill him.
Play. Grendel only want to play. You make Grendel hurt. Mama, I want to go home.
By all that is holy and bright, what manner of monster is that thing?
Not a monster, but a man. Strange to behold, but this Grendel was a man.
He was just a very large man.
But where did it come from?
All men have mothers. This one called out for his in the end.
And all of us, even the most hideous, have souls. O Lord, forgive this man his sins, and grant unto him your grace and everlasting love.
Mold everywhere. Stay here, Wolfhilda. I'll follow this trail.
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon them.
Grendel must have tracked this mold here. But from where?
Ah, over there. That really wasn't meant to kill him.
Trail leads southwest.
I was wanting to actually showcase the fight.
More mold. I'm on the right path.
Is that an arm? Yes.
The source of the mold must be near.
You don't have anything to interact with? Okay. Neither do you. Okay, it's over here.
The mold trail leads into this pit.
Is that a fox curled up or a deer? I think it may be a deer. Before we even jump down there, I'm gonna bring out my torch. Honestly, really? You couldn't jump into here? You had to? There's this path over to the right. But all that has is a couple of lootable containers. There is a path to the left. And all this has is a couple of lootable containers. And then we have the path in the middle, which is obviously the only path we can take. I really should have been picking up these healing items as I ran past them.
reek. Ugh.
Why do I think it's up in here. Did I need to go down where that snake was? No. Oh. There's a path right here. How did I miss that? Slide over that.
This woman speaks of her child, Grendel. A cruel fate the gods have woven.
We want to get over there. I'm pretty sure. There's only a single snake down there. Hang on. Really? I had seen a... Okay.
Troll curse corruption lurks here. Swims with fever dreams. What just happened? Answer me! A key. So fitting. Yet what use is a key with no lock?
Fair question. Lost my torch. What did I miss up here? Oh no, you don't. Only I can jump up that one. What was up here? There's an easy way up, of course. You know what, let's go do what we're actually meant to do. that gets rid of all the fucking Technicolor on our screen. Oops, I set that brazier on light.
Mold. Just mold. Sending visions like a sphere's brew.
You! You smell like my son! My son's blood! Where is he? Where's my boy?
Oh, stomped her right on the neck.
What wickedness is
And
this?
oh look, it's the Anglo-Saxon woman that gave us the...
The woman from the farm. You lied about the Danes.
To protect my boy. He never meant to hurt anyone. But the others, I could not see. He kept growing in body, but not in mind. He was my boy. My sweet little Grendel.
Wolfhelda must know the truth of this.
And there we go. I remember that fight being a bit more annoying than it was then. But like I said, I am stronger in... Get up the bloody ladder. You were meant to go up there. Okay, nothing down here. It's clearly not the direction I was holding, but okay. Oh look, there's a bandit flag, which I still reckon looks like a Beowulf head from Ruby. I'm not sure if the directors of Ruby knew Beowulf and associated that symbol with the story of Beowulf, and that's why that grim looks the way it does, or if the makers of this game watch Ruby and they got the inspiration for this banner
What is this place?
from that. Or maybe it's just a coincidence. What is this then? I do much prefer the axe for that though. Okay. So now we've just got this treasure of Britain. Almost a Britannia again. And to turn this quest back into Wolfhelda. And then we've done all that we can in East Anglia. And then we get to go back to Raventhorpe. I really should read the poem of Beowulf, just to see how much deviation there is between these events and what
Pray, tell all.
Wolfhilda
I slew a
writes.
monster that was but a man. Then I tracked his mother and killed her too.
His mother!
She struck at me in the dark, and I defended myself. But it was no hero's deed.
Those poor souls. I shall pray for them tonight at Barking Abbey.
Leaving already?
You do that.
I must. The bishop is eager for a full accounting of the Beast of East Anglia.
Leave my name out of your tale. It is nothing to be remembered for.
Understood. Perhaps it would work better as a song. I dabbled in verse as a youth. It may be time to lift the pen again. But what story shall I write? The full truth of this thing may be hard to fathom.
Give them a comforting one. About heroes and monsters. For the truth, the bone-cold truth of everything, is often hard to take. It
That's
cuts
fair.
like a cruel north wind on the neck.
God saves us all, Afor. I take my leave now, but will write to you once my poem is complete. Farewell.
Thank you, and farewell to you too, Wolfhilda. Make it a good tale.
Okay, so something I just thought of. Many of these games, the Assassin's Creed, have reference to Christianity and their god. Yet, there's no actual sign in the games that the Christian god exists. Because the Greek gods, they were Isu. We've had interactions with Odin directly in this game. I never actually played through Odyssey to see if any of the Egyptian gods made an appearance. But I do find it weird that the religion that's featured most prevalent in these games is also the one that doesn't have any actual, like, any actual appearance in this game. Who the hell are you? You said that you were below me, and now you're saying you're above me as I reach where I just was? Are you up? No. Should be right here. We would take less for the market to set, but
Show me.
bollocks. Sorry about that. That was probably annoying to listen to. Now let's go East Anglia Treasure of Britain. Crimes Graves. Okay. We've done that. Yes, done that. Shortly afterwards you'll encounter a cursed area in a large pit. Jump down. Oh, it's right at the end of the path. So why is it saying it's here? Okay, let's speedrun this. Speedrun. Okay, there we go. Good. Read that. Read this one. This is the cursed area, okay. So we're past the cursed area. We'll jump along here. Okay. Good. What the hell was that jump? Swing, jump, jump.
What surprises await me this time?
It's right here. What do you look like? You just...
So odd. What are they for?
Gave us a skill point. Mysterious hilt tablet. Yoink. Okay, now that's East Anglia done. Other than, of course, the Cordelia and Reagan and the Lost Drengia and the armor that's locked behind the Daughters of Lyrion and the Black Buck. Other than that, East Anglia's done. Hello. Oh wait, no, that's reporting on East Anglia. Okay. Luckily, after we complete the next area, we should be able to take out all but Cordelia. Hopefully. Well, more. In my other game, once I'd done this next area we're going to end East Anglia, I was strong enough to take out all but Cordelia. See, these loading screens are like an inverted bell curve. it gets to a point where if you teleport close by, it takes a long time to load. Then, on middle distance, it's very quick to load. Then you get further away and it takes a long time to load again. An inverted bell curve. I'm full, yeah? Yeah, good. Now I really need to talk to you.
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
Was? What do you mean?
Oh no, Eivor. You've been away. Sorry to say. Sven passed away not 2 nights ago in his sleep.
No. How is Toby?
Taking it hard, very hard. You ought to go and have a word with her. Far as I know, she's barely left his grave. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
Right, forgot that happened after this.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
I didn't know you could actually get that prompt without talking to,
You have a keen eye for quality.
the Roundv.
Ah, let me look at you. Wonderful.
Sadly, it doesn't actually change what it looks like. Though we can now, level it up. We need tungsten to take it to mythical, though. What should I take up? Let's take up the helmet. Nice, inlaid with gold now.
I
Let's
can get
take
you
up
that
our
one easy.
cloak.
I'm sad to send this one away, but it will make me proud.
Nice. And let's go torso because it would likely give the most protection. Okay. There we go.
You are looking powerful.
Thank you, my friend.
I must take my leave. So long.
Put that gear to good use out there.
Right, so Sven, our tattooist, is now dead. Let's upgrade 270 iron, 120 leather, okay. 310, 150, and 4 titanium. Sadly, it doesn't up our speed. It was a weird looking one. There. Oops, I had critical chance on this, yes? Pretty sure? Or were you the one that I had the fire? I mean, I could always look at the shield. No. Okay. 1666. We're not actually going to be able to level this up. Yeah, that needs more titanium. Luckily, when we loot nickel, it seems we regularly get titanium. I'm tempted to build the tattoo parlor just because Sven died, and Tove, or Tove, or however you pronounce it, likely needs something to distract her from the death of what is essentially her father figure. Probably sounds insensitive, but let's see. You know what? Let's try and get Sprint Bash. I was really hoping there would be a, like... Okay, we need 5 more to get it. Now... Last time I was here, these guys wanted to talk to me. And they do again. Okay, let's see.
You and Petra, eh? Couldn't ask for a better match for my sister. You treat her well.
Will do.
What have you got for me today?
The black shuck, not black buck. I didn't think it sounded right.
I have something that may interest you.
Ooh, we can get a green gem. We could get a carbon ingot. Need a couple more bear pelts before we can get nickel.
Nothing else?
No, that's it.
I have to go. See you soon.
Happy hunting!
Now this is something I noticed last time.
Darling, how nice to see you.
There's actually options we can make. I didn't actually do any of these in my other playthrough because, well, I was in the middle of something, but obviously I'm not going to see what this option does. It's very obvious. Oh, cool. I can take her on a date. Okay. We've done the archery. I am tempted to see how well she can drink, and that's probably Orlog. That was pretty obvious. Let's see if the kissing animation here is better than the one she did with, Rhodia. Or was it Prothea?
Just came to give you a kiss.
How sweet of you, love. Come here.
Much better animation than...
A message has come. Wolfgar, so glad to see you.
What the?
I could trade that hat for 2 of your horses.
Silence, both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes.
Why are we back in here? I just gave her a kiss in the hunter's hut.
Holger, surely you can apologize to Rowan. It cannot be so difficult.
An inspiring tale.
That's basically her showing us the poem of Beowulf and that. Beowulf, what did he say?
An inspiring tale. Far more fitting than that terrible day. At least she changed my name. And she got a dragon in. Always with the dragons.
She has no tail to shoo them away.
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Ewan? So I mean, obviously
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
Take her to bed is obviously sleep with her again. I wanted to...
Let's have a drinking contest. You against me.
Did you scratch
You
your
think you
ass
can
while
win,
asking her
love?
on a
I'm
date?
eager to indulge you.
Fair enough. Ah, she's got the chalices. Oi!
All that drinking?
I clicked the wrong button for the first 2 prompts. I complete...
Is this your first time trying ailing?
I'd like to pass it off on the latency, but no, I'm doing this like shit.
Too strong for you. Don't fall into the barrel, okay?
She's absolutely pissed. That was a lot more than we normally drink in one of those. With 2 extra goblets.
Very impressive. I hope you're ready for how you'll feel in the morning.
Yeah, may as well, since we're here.
What about we spend a bit of time? Just you and me.
I like how you think.
This will probably be the only time I do this. Dog, get off the bed. Okay,
Come
so
over
it's the
here.
exact same scene as it was last time. Yeah. I may, next time I come to the town, say, challenge her in Orlog, but other than that, that's probably the last interaction I'm having with her on stream.
If you were able to see what I have done with the perfect...
Randvi, I beg you, silence this fool.
Please just wait. Until Eivor comes, we cannot settle this.
I am right here.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Rather disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean letting go, would it not?
I mean, when Sigurd's own wife, who's the stand-in head of the clan,
I will start.
told me to,
I have
of course
been
I'm going to take a
falsely
seat.
accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A filly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood?
Rowan, let's hear from
Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was.
Sorry about
But
that.
when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
Painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan.
Holger, let's hear from you.
Let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom.
to make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovy's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafu's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position.
Right, so to make a brush, you really don't need a horse's whole tail.
I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
Rowan is clearly
in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan,
I mean, that was a fair question.
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
That is fair. Let's report to Ranvi and then we'll speak to Tove.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon.
I mean, I've made 2 kings, so yeah. Sure, give me that nickname.
Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Ealdorman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for
So
himself.
that means
One more
Shropshire
thing.
is...
I do not know if you heard, but Svend passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
Yes, I had heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with him before the end.
I think we all wish that. Tovi most of all.
Let's pledge to, Oh, I thought there was a level 4 quest.
I want to see the Alliance map.
That's another thing we have to do before, Oxenfordshire, yeah? London, there's no real quest for it yet. This one just gives us silver.
What of Oxenfordshire? Sigurd told me he had business there.
Ah, yes. Sigurd is there now, in fact. He bids you go meet him as soon as you can.
Oops.
He has partnered with a rebellious Thane called Giedrich, and hopes to install Giedrich as Ealdorman in exchange for an oath. There is an alehouse at the center of Buckingham. Sigurd will meet you there.
So we're putting another person in political power.
I should join my brother then. Where is Buckingham?
Along the great Ouse River that divides Oxenfordshire. Sigurd will be pleased to see you.
Okay, well, let's go, Tove. Let's talk to her. Then we've got to come back and talk to Ranvi. And then we can go build Valka's hut.
I don't know how to draw without your hand to guide.
Tove.
Eivor, it's Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tove, I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed. Sleeping, I thought. But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories. When we tell stories, the old and wise, they have this calm about them. They know when their end has come and they're ready. Sven wasn't ready. And I wasn't ready either. He was supposed to teach me things. I'm still learning. Everyone looks at me like I will simply carry on his work. As if nothing happened. Because they don't know. They don't know I'm not ready.
Life may ask more of us than we are prepared to give. But all we can do is our best. I was not prepared to lose my parents. But in a flash, they were taken from me. I pressed on, determined to live.
That must have been punishing. But you are so strong and so determined.
Someone else might have done better than me, or worse. This was the fate woven for me, so I live it. I know Sven believed in you, in your craft. So do you believe in him? Do you trust him?
He was the most skilled artist I have ever known.
And he chose you. You may step up or step down, whatever you decide. But know that he had faith in you.
I mean, to be fair, the only interaction we had with Sven
I need to get home.
was him saying how well
And know that you're valued.
he thought Tove was doing with her work. So, yeah, he definitely did believe in her. Also, my dad laughed at me when I went through this the first time because I selected listen silently. Then Tove said her small piece, and then Eivor started talking again. I'm just like, I said listen silently. And so my dad just started laughing at me. Apparently he knew I was going to say that. Are you the tattoo hut? Yes, yes you are. The dragon's arms are very muscular. Oh, fuck. He wishes to talk to me. Is that Hytham? Why do you want to talk to me? You.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Weird. I want. Why did it come up with that so far away? Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to wait an in-game day or two before Tove actually reaches the. I actually wanted to see what some of the cosmetics I've got are, so might as well get a rested buff. I think this gives us the buff anyway. Though I don't know for sure. Hasn't come up with any indication of a buff, but I don't know whether you put or not. You, there you are.
Eivor, good to see you.
How are you, Tovi? Holding up?
Much better now, I think. I miss Sven every day. And yet he is here with me. His hooker infused in every design. Believing that, it helps.
Glad to hear it. And happy to offer myself as your first canvas.
Good. Let's get started. I'm proud of the new styles I've been working on.
May I see your stores?
Yeah, let's see what she has. Okay. Odin emblem, so we've got an eagle on our face. Holder's mask. Interesting. And a Norse emblem. I still much prefer the Raven Guard. Let's see. Vestry's Wind. Sort of looks to Isu in design. Hyata. I think I'll go with Vestry's Wind. Let's see. That one looks the best. That would be a mirror image. Let's make it symmetrical. That just looks like a spine. It's some writing. Circle. Don't need a back design. Exotic hair. No. Let's keep with the classic red. Okay.
Nothing more?
I thought I bought short hair for red.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Must
A
not
good
have.
day to you.
I wanted to see what the short hair design looks like. We still can't buy nickel, I'm pretty sure. Though,
What have you got for me today?
once we build Velka's hut, we might be able to. We want hair. That's down the bottom, yeah? Yeah.
Eivor, you should
Fancy
definitely
hair.
Eivor, yes! This is a brilliant choice.
Short hair. Exotic hair is the one we bought. Original hair. Okay.
Done shopping?
I'm off. Be well, friend.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
Let's see what these versions of the hair are. I'm not usually one for cosmetic items, so
Make sure
I
you
want
look
to
at
play
my
it a
new
little
designs.
differently.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, what are you? Fancy hair? No. Savage hair? I'm guessing that would be the original. No, that's original. No. I swear one of them said short hair.
Finished?
I've just been dyslexic this whole time and
I'll see you later,
been
friend.
reading short as savage.
Until next
I mean,
time,
savage
Eivor.
as short. Was I reading it wrong this whole time? You. What are you dealing with?
Randvi, are you well? You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There is much work to be done.
Stop. Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandbridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for Grandbridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this, so why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Follow me.
The fuck was that? Follow me.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandbridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not traditional methods.
Are we really going to be walking to Grandbridgeshire? Randvi, what are you doing? I don't actually know what road to take to get to Grandbridgeshire. Okay, so it seems we just run straight, then there's the path there. Shouldn't be too tedious. Would be better if there was an actual path the whole way, but we're going on an adventure. Did you just run around the log instead of jumping over it? I wonder. Get on my horse. Does she get on as well, or... Oh no, she summons her own horse. Okay, so she wanted to go swimming. So we'll mark there. Oh no, you can keep up with my horse. This is a dead end. Was that my horse and this one yours? Now there's a third horse. She did get on that horse though. I've not actually done this event, so I'm not exactly sure what to expect. Okay, so just swim straight across.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Honestly, I expected to have to swim, not just wade through the water. Okay, there is a little bit of swimming.
This water smells off.
You get used to it.
That's fair. Come, I shall lead you to one of my other friends. There's the road I was meant to be taking. Well, she seems to be able to keep up with us no matter what pace we set, so we can actually run. Missed. You?
There. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
I thought there was a horse coming up behind us. Should be through this gate towards the bridge. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Yoink. Shouldn't be too much longer. I don't actually know what to expect from this, so I noticed it in my other playthrough and just like, huh, but never got around to doing it. Let's see what Soma thinks of Ranvi. Honestly, I expected more talking between these two, but
here we are. Welcome to Grendabridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Some of these characters have really weird walking or running animations. And Ranvi's idle animation always makes it look like she wants to hit me.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
Do I know you?
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Ranvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Oxen of Oda. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Yes, let's, where is it? 400 meters that way.
The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Ranvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Oh, wait. A day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
You will help Magni and clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority.
I've had a relationship like that with a few of the people that are my superiors in terms of placement in the world. Let's put it that way. Where I can say whatever I want and they'll teasingly mock me in return. Several teachers, a few higher ups in the job I had. Heck, even my own parents. I'm a very banterous person when I open up to people. I wonder if we've taken out this bandit settlement before.
There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
That's fair. That is definitely fair. Okay, that was a dick shot. Just straight dick shot.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle. Here we go.
You mind getting down from there?
Gonna need
See, there's an advancement. Well, not advancement, a trophy. I play Minecraft too much. For getting thrown, what was it, 30 meters by one of these guys? And I mean, it's not like I can actively choose how far they throw me. That one seemed more crushing his clavicle than actually snapping his neck.
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse.
You're not gonna let me hop on the horse with you? Really? Can you make me run? Yeah, I run faster than your horse uphill anyway.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Why do I have a feeling her thirst is going to remain? I don't feel that was very nice. Who are you? Oh, you're the kid for this settlement. Okay. Where's I know Björn is with us. Where's the other one? Leaf. Why's he through all this? Cause wouldn't he have been put in charge? Unless he's in that raiding party that she took. It's quite possible he's in the raiding party.
We solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you?
To be honest, a little. What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
Yeah, let's,
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Well, I can't risk pressing the wrong button this time, so...
You're a bit green, friend.
To win? You better.
Was that boots? As in shoes or boobs?
You have my fealty, Randy.
I don't know. Magni's dialogue interrupted what Ava's was. Yeah, win.
There, you see. You should not have tried to outdrink me, Ranvi. It cannot be done.
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, "Thank you, Ranvi."
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Should I do it? No, I'm not gonna take the guy's horse. Oh, hey, he actually hopped on this time.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranvi, Slayer of Bandits, Breaker of Hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
I may or may not have almost ridden off the edge of the...
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close very quickly. Is that what you mean?
I'll take your silence.
No, I mean, did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend
Oh. Really? Bandits? No, that's not a bandit, that's a soldier.
Take your last breath.
Oh, that was meant to kill you. Come on.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Randy.
You must.
I thought for a second she stole my horse there. To be fair, it is interesting that they didn't give us the romance option with Soma. Come, let us run. You know what, let's grab the horse. Get on.
Look there. That must be the tower. Take the bridge.
What bridge? That bridge? What do you want me to... Oh, this bridge. You wanted me to...
Just as beautiful as some of our stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
That was a very delayed splash. How are you going to get to the top, Randy?
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work. Well, well. Look at this.
Really? You said the top.
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger. Free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together, over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream, and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. You can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the mead, it may be the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Oh, come now. On one hand, it's our brother's wife. On the other hand, at the start of this, I said I was doing every romance option. Plus, we've got, Petra back at the camp, who is seemingly our girlfriend. Like, we're in an actual relationship with her. I've got to do it anyway, but...
That is comforting to hear. I've long felt the same way. But I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired. But duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words. Randvi? Must have returned to the settlement.
We got almost 7,000 experience for sleeping with our brother's wife. Neat. It is questionable because when I looked up how to get this treasure here, it said to take Ranvi for a walk, which we just did. And it would lead us here to Thanks Gaming Rascal for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the content so far. But yeah, it said that we'd be taken here and that would unlock this treasure, so I wonder why we didn't go there. We still need one more skill point before we can get the skill that we were working towards. I wonder if sleeping with Randria has any actual implications to anything, because like I said, we have Petra in our settlement who we're in a relationship with. I'd like to say that it's an open relationship, but I don't know whether she agrees with that. Okay, so let's first use these skills so I don't forget. It was up here, was it? Ah, here. Oh, that opened that one, okay. Let's warrior takedown. Melee resistance, fire, build up in damage and health. Cool. Almost at 140.
Yes, yes, one more, and only because you all have such good taste now.
Okay, that's all full. I've just got to double check that she's actually in here.
So glad to see you.
Oh yeah, that's my... Okay, she is in here. So, why didn't it lead us where...
Good day, my love.
Yeah, that's probably fine. I can't speak to her. Oh well, let's go talk to the seer. Let's see. Valky's hut is...
Eivor!
Who said that? Oh, you're the That sounded like a female's voice. Okay, let's run around here. Because we've still got all of this quest line to do. Yep, we've... Gonna have 20 after this, so... not going to be able to do any more till we raid some other places, but let's start Tekla's. Not Tekla's, that's the Mead one. Valka's questline. Also, we just leveled up our settlement.
Thank you, Eivor.
Anything to help you feel at home.
I am most at home helping others. May we return to the subject of your visions?
We could, if you think it worth something.
I need one more ingredient to finish an elixir for you. Look around the pond there. You will find what I require. Once brewed, this elixir will help you dive deeper into your visions, to see them more clearly.
This is what we needed the thistle from the... Because there's a cave behind this waterfall that I showed you, filled with... Oh hey, the iron comes back. Neat. But yeah, there's also these plants of thistle that we needed to grab for Valka's potion. Oh, she has bone chimes.
I have the plants you need.
Good, good. Once added to the elixir, it will be ready to drink. In taking this, you will have access to the All-Father's wisdom. You will walk the path of Odin and live as he lived so long ago. Prepare yourself for a journey into another time, another plane.
Into the Twilight Zone. I think we get to choose when we drink this. Oh, really?
The elixir is ready. It will taste like misery itself, but it will open your mind to the sights and sounds of the 9 worlds.
Do I really have to ingest your spit? Okay, yes, we do. I just need to talk with Tekla? Why do I keep saying Tekla? Petra. It's like whenever the name ends in an A, I just think of the mead person. Let's see. If she's still on good terms with us, then...
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
Okay, yep.
I should go. Let's talk again soon.
So the relationship between Ava and Petra hasn't been damaged by this. I feel I need to... There we go. Have to be behind her.
Randvi, you left so suddenly.
There is work to be done. There always is.
I see.
But do not think for a moment that I have forgotten you and our wonderful day.
Nor would I wish you to.
Good. Then we see eye to eye.
And heart to heart.
Yes, indeed. Until our next moment alone, we should return to our great work. England will not pacify itself on our behalf.
No, indeed.
Back to work then. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears. So have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
Oh, I can continue the romance with her, okay. Yep, I now have 2 girlfriends, romantic partners, fuck buddies. I'm not sure what to classify either of them as. Because they both said they had genuine feelings for us and have since, well, we met them, so... Also, it didn't show us, but we now have a lot more places to build, considering we're now level, what is it, 4? We should be able to buy a nickel from the shop now. Considering we got
Good to see you.
carbon at level 2, so it should be nickel at level 4 and titanium or tungsten at level 6.
I've been saving these just for you.
Provided that's how it actually
May I
works.
see your
Maybe it's
stores?
level 5 for... Nope, it is nickel.
You should
Nickel
buy
and titanium. Cool. So that means we can
Perfection.
now...
And I mean that.
Excuse me. I'll buy those.
I'll be sure to keep these in stock for you.
I'll buy those.
Nothing else?
I didn't need to buy the nickel,
I
but
have to go. See you soon.
I hope to see you soon.
I just said you would. Let's see, what was I leveling up? You were fine. I should have enough to... Or I could take that up to full. I didn't mean to hit back. You know what, let's level these up all at the same time. Runes. We want... We have melee resistance on this. So let's put... armor. Here we'll... Oops. Meant to go... Runes. Let's go... We've got light resistance, so let's also put heavy resistance. You've got melee damage, so let's try and put some other damage on this. Can't put assassination, obviously already have that on something else. Ooh, health though. Yeah, let's... Why did you... Okay. Summon level 5. Find and kill all the members of the order. Complete 10 contracts. Try the potion and... Okay, so 2 out of the... Is it 5 now that we've slept with? It's 4 or 5. I know there was one in Norway. Petra, Ranvi, and Brodia. I swear there was another one. But out of the ones we've slept with, 2 of them want to continue sleeping with me, so that must mean I was at least better than what they were already getting. Which, considering Ranvi Sigurd's been away for most of their relationship, probably isn't getting much. And I don't think Petra was either. Now we enter one of the more interesting areas. Because apparently we shall relive the memories of Odin. Which means, where would Odin be? He'd be on Asgard. So where are we going now? To Asgard. This is one of the extra regions that I already knew of. So now we've got Norway, Mercia, East Anglia, Wessex, Northumbria, Asgard. There's another one that leads off of Asgard. That's 7. Means we're still missing 4. I would classify North America as a region if it actually showed up as one, but we've already done the what is it? The Layla stuff, and it didn't show up in our codex. There we go. And would you look at that?
The prophecies of the Nornir are as clear as daylight. The Aesir are doomed. All Asgard is doomed. Repeat the last passage.
Brothers will fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore.
It will be an age of storms. An age of wolves.
Not this. Further along. The foretelling of a wolf. A great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And my part? What about me?
Then comes the second great sorrow.
When the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
And falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. Your Havi will die.
We speak what we see.
We know your fate. Your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
I didn't realize one of them was, grey. I know Odin tried to fight his fate, so...
You three spin out destinies as a thread in fabric. But threads may be unraveled by snags and catches.
Not all can be foreseen, but loose threads can be rewoven or restrung. At day's end, the tapestry will be preserved.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy, the enemy of the Wolf. I am eternal.
I don't actually know the full prophecy of
Riddled
Ragnarok.
words only cloud my thoughts. A storm is brewing. Not in the clouds, but down below. Does our final battle draw near? Is this how Ragnarok begins?
Okay, and this is what it meant by let the animus decide when we were choosing the gender of our character. Because, well, in Odyssey, there was two siblings, and they both had a connection to the spear of Leonidas, hence why you could be either of them. Here, we have Eivor, the female, who is the main choice of the animus, and a second instance of her genetic code, which turns out to be Odin, or Harvey, which means that, in a way, Eivor must be a descendant of Odin. There's also the fact that in our very first vision, Sigurd called us Harvey when he said we were going to betray him. What I'm getting at is, Velka's brew seems to be a chemical version of the animus, letting us live the life of our genetic ancestor. Oh yeah, there's these teleportation pads. Do you mind? I'm trying to talk to my audience here. There are the teleportation pads, several places in Asgard that take you to higher or lower elevations. Where are we going? Ah yes. The Great Hall. The Table of the Gods.
We must devise a strategy to deal with these invaders, Thor. You cannot...
Who is balls? We are Asgardians. We don't skulk around like elves. We fight!
We are fighting. For our homes, for our people. But some problems can't be solved with the hard end of a hammer.
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
While we sit on our trembling hands and scratch our bums.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have been sent to the four corners of Asgard, leaving we four to defend the Great Hall.
Harvey, lend me a score of your warriors and I will lead them into Jotunheim myself.
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would bring them here, to hold the Great Hall itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing. Battle or death!
Silence! All of you. We will take the fight to the enemy before they cross the Bifrost.
Well said, Ravenfeeder. Name those who may fight beside you.
Alright, this choice. Well, we've got to choose between Thor, Lord of Thunder, Tyr, Keeper of Justice, or Freya, the Queen of Asgard. On which we would rather fight beside. Thor, he's obviously known for his battle prowess throughout all forms of media. Tyr, quite literally a god of war and justice. But also Freya is known for being a very skilled warrior, and she has magic, so he wanted to invade Jotunheim. He wanted to just bring the warriors to defend the Great Hall, where she said defend the city. I think I'll go with that, considering we're already pretty much enacting her plan.
I need only one. You, Freya, Queen of Asgard. Will you fight at my side?
I'm with you, Havi. Let the Bifrost shimmer with the blood of their dead.
The rest of you, stay back to protect the Great Hall. Were any creatures among the Jotnar? Drago, trolls, or wolves?
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far side tell you something?
More invaders! They gather at the Bifrost Bridge!
Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
Warn the others. The fight begins.
Come, Havi. Tonight we drink and swive, but now's the hour we prove our might.
Regardless of who we chose, all of the warriors
If they
come
breach
to
the
fight
gate to
with us.
Jotunheim, someone must close it!
Mjolnir! It is time to crush!
Okay, we've got to get to the Bifrost,
Warriors
or
with me! The rest
Bifrost,
of you guard
as
the Great
they
Hall!
pronounce it in this game, and defeat the invading army of Jotnar, or giants.
With me! I give this battle to myself!
And let me guess, you graciously accept? At least I'm actually leading the charge this time. I was not so in the front last time, because I got stuck on a couple things trying to run here. My earlier comment that Eivor seems to be a descendant of Odin also works in for the fact that he has Odin's sight. Ow. Oh, look at that. All the enemies I just took out are tanks. There's no real point fighting on the bridge because... Except for this one. He's active... Yeah, he's fallen off. Problem is it's water on the bridge, which means he may have survived. He definitely did. He actively attacked me, so... Where are we going? Up here? Thanks. I mean, that was a genuine thanks, because I wasn't going to be able to take them all out with a single leap of velocity. This one. The one with an actual weapon I need to take out. Again, I was clearly facing... That's a new one. These named ones, they create the illusions that are the small ones. I need to... not down, it was... this door. And I need close. I wish they had have made a pushing animation while you were holding in the button. And if you say let go of it, it would swing back open.
Loki was charged with guarding this gate, yet it was left open.
What's that?
You done us no favors either, Jotun.
Wait, no. You're mistaken. I am no Jotun. I was only passing through from one land to another.
Would your song be the same if the Jotnar had won this fight? Harvey, I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep herder.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Why have you come to Asgard?
To bow my bruised ego, I'll admit. The Jotnar did not appreciate my skills and crafts.
And you thought we, in Asgard, might?
Was it wrong to believe you and your kin possess a wisdom beyond measure and could recognize such a rare opportunity?
Harvey, when someone gifts you a horse, you ride it. I put a bridle on this one.
You'd know all about riding a horse, wouldn't you, Loki?
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse? Or a secret curse?
Neither, High One. I am only a tool. One with hopes to be well used.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time. I want it sealed.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jötnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
Quite a coincidence that you came when you did, at the tail end of a brutal attack.
That I came when I did was by design. I have been among your enemies for so long, I know how they hunger for your demise. If you doubt me, I could offer a demonstration.
A demonstration, yes. And if he fails to impress, we hoist his skin as a sail.
Seems fair.
I'll accept these terms, with the last condition. I would need water from your well of Urth.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic, a source of spirit. It's the water there that will power your shield.
I'll collect the water, Harvey. Keep this one clear of our sacred sites.
Loki, halt. I will go to the well. You must find this builder clearing for his display.
No, it's no trouble, Harvey. The damp and the dark appeal to me.
Go with the builder, then return to the Great Hall with news of our next step.
As you command. An interesting offer.
A curious coincidence.
Right, and now we have begun the Asgard questline. Now we can at any point select this icon on the map to wake up and go back to England. Though what's really the point when we could just fully explore this and then go back to England? We'll start with getting all the wealth that's on this island. I think I want to teleport down here. Once I hit the link down. Seems to have. So this appears to be on top of this rock. Not so much on top of, but inside. There we go. We got Ymir's Tearstone, which is the wealth of every wealth in this island. Well, not island, location. There is 30 in total, and you need to obviously collect them all to complete the area, but you also need to collect them all to complete all of the world events in this area. You'll see what I mean when we actually finish the Asgard. It's up. Right. I remember this one. Probably should have jumped down to begin because, well, we need to be back on the ground to go to where I was going next. Trying to remember where this cave is properly. It's been several weeks since I was last in Asgard. I See, well, there's a jump point. Means it's probably not on that level. Up more. Down. There's the outcropping, is it? I think so. We'll get on here and there's an entrance to a cave. Or not. Where is this? Maybe it did have to do with the, what is it, pedals and that we could have landed in. I know I'm looking for a cave, I just can't remember where the cave is. I found this with little to no problem last time. Don't think it's down more. The only place it can be is up. I swear it was on the south side. Is it? No. Is this anywhere close to it? Did I need to climb up more? Yes. Yes, I did. This also wasn't the one I thought it was, which explains why I couldn't find what I was looking for. Yeah, I really need to eat some of those adrenaline mushrooms. Well, at least we got all of the Emir tier stones on this area. Heimdall's watchtower, was it? We can now... I want to get over there. Oh, would you look at that? There's another door. Let's jump over. Gonna run back up to the teleporter. Take us back down. And because I'd wager it's quicker than trying to scale down the mountain. It most definitely was. Now where's... it's over there. Okay. There's a boat. We're now going to meet a god that is known for one of the weirder things. Also, technically, is he a god? Whatever, he just proves that foot fetishes have been around since Viking times. You'll understand what I mean when we see who we're coming up to.
Skadi! Oh, Skadi! Why are you so cold? Oh, Skadi! I curse the day you were seized with lust for my perfect legs. Go back to your frigid mountains. The sea is my mistress.
Interesting.
Your drunken laments ripple through Asgard. What has brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful beach home in Noitun. The most perfect place in all Asgard. But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this up. Your wailing will summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will, but not before plundering the vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Emir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride. I refuse to swim like a fisherman. Bring me a boat!
Aren't you the god of the sea? Or, well, one of the gods of the sea? Yes. Njord, or however you pronounced it. He's known for having the most beautiful feet of the 9 realms.
Skadi! Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
The only time she ever really smiled was when that coat nearly ripped Loki's balls off. I remember thinking, that one is cruel and magnificent. But the pleasure was not worth the pain. And now, I have her whole cursed clan to deal with.
I know a rune that will dull the edges of their weapons.
Only if it will blunt her tongue.
Now here's the problem. The quest marker, it stays on that island. And well, there are 3 mountains in Asgard, not counting the actual city of Asgard. And all he said was that they live in the mountain. Obviously not living in Heimdall's watchtower, which lives here or here. It's this one. Hence why I made a beeline straight for the mountain that was in view. We'll drop him off, complete this quest, and then that'll be it for this stream. Wait, I can sprint near the boat? Huh. Did not know that. And by sprint with a boat, I mean actually paddle it quicker by tapping in the left thumbstick. Much like how you activate the sprint. So I don't think we can actually get to Idrisil. Even though it's in the back. You're going to turn. I want you to turn. There we go. Now let's do this before I forget. We wanted here. There we go, and we'll leave. Come here.
I hope you find peace, noble Njorda. A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Knowledge seeking, and the pursuit of it. Untangling mysteries, uncovering lore. That is what feeds me.
Then from what I know of the world and all the realms, you will never go hungry. Good luck to you.
It's the pursuit of knowledge that cost Odin his eye. Well, not so much. Like in a bad way, he traded his eye for knowledge given to him by Mimir? I think that's how you pronounce it. The floating head in the pool of knowledge. Hence why Odin only has one eye in most depictions. This is before that happened, obviously. I know I said I was just going to drop him off, but since we're here, might as well grab this. Obviously in this cave back here. This is probably the treasure that Njord was so desperate to protect. Alright, there's one. The fart protected one. Went the wrong way. So we did find a note from Loki talking to his son. Not one of the sons he has with Sigurd. Not Sigurd, Sigrid. Yes. Loki is married to Eivor's brother. Loki, I wouldn't put it past him. Let's get out and eat some of these mushrooms. And that'll be everything. Okay, there we go. So, that's the end of this episode. If you liked and want to catch me doing this live, consider following me at twitch.tv/thegeekduo, like Gaming Rascal did this video. And if you want to catch up on episodes you may have missed, consider subscribing to my YouTube at The Geek Duo. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.